Hello and good evening, everyone. So it's time that we start with the session. So those of you who don't know about Makers Dunya, let me elaborate you that Makers Dunya is ed tech startup. That means that we transform education with help of technology. So basically, we try to provide hands-on learning. So making equipped students about coding and real-life projects and automation, machine learning, artificial intelligence, robotics, circuits, app development, website development, like these type of courses we are organizing. So just giving you an overview about our company. So basically, yeah. So we already have more than 35 plus schools in Uttarakhand. More than 5,000 students are getting mentored under Makers Dunia. So we are also having students from Canada, Indonesia, Bahrain, Dubai, etc. So we are connected to so many students, and they are learning our courses already. And our courses are especially, approved by the alumni of IITs, IIMs, and these courses are designed in such a way that we are trying to provide education in such a way that we are trying to provide education in such a way that we are trying to provide whenever a student. Yeah, so whenever a student is going to complete his education and when he is going to go in industries for the job and all, the type of skills that he needs are being given by us to that student through our courses. So our motive is that we develop the skills of the students, and for developing those skills, we are providing these many different kind of courses, which includes robotics, game development, app development, electronics, graphic designing, coding in Python, Scala language, C language, website development, and some hands-on programming and circuit making with the help of Arduino, Wi-Fi shields for Internet of Things, and Raspberry Pi modules for machine learning and artificial intelligence on real basis. Okay, so apart from so these were the overview about the courses that Makers Dunia is providing, and you can enroll yourself in order to get an access to these courses and get those skills so that you can be very successful in future. So apart from this, talking about the topic that we are going to cover today. So basically, today the main aim is to cover the topic of robotics. So our mentor for today, Mr. Yashwin. Yashwin is a student of Aryan Public School, and he is a grade 8 student, and he is going to take the session on today. And the session that he is going to take is related to the course Robotics and 3D Designing. And in this course, basically, we teach students how the machine work, how the machinery parts work. We try to teach them about the circuits. Then they also learn programming in this course, and then basically the basic laws which are working behind every machine. So there are simple machines. We try to cover the concepts of simple machines, and in the term of the whole course, they are designing different kind of things, like they are designing tanks, drones, and they are designing cranes and cars, skateboards, and so many different things like that. So Yashwin has already completed. So that is Yashwin. So Yashwin has already completed basic, intermediate, and advanced level of 3D designing and robotics course. And now Yashwin is a developer. He develops his own design. So one of the design that he has developed on his own is the design that he is going to teach us today. And the design is all about, you might have seen the Thug Life goggles. So those goggles always come flying, showing the Thug Life logo kind of thing. So Yashwin is going to teach us about that designing of that particular thing. So before that, the software that we are using to design this whole stuff, I'm just going to tell you the few steps to how to make an account on that software. So you can just directly go on the your any Google browser. You can do it on the mobile phone and tabs also, but it is little bit difficult on mobile phone and tabs because the screen is very small. So I would prefer to always work on this software on if you are sitting on a laptop or a desktop, then it will be much better. But Still, if you want to do it on tab or mobile phone, it's possible. So you have to just go on any browser and you have to just search over here. You have to search Tinkercad, Tinkercad, Tinkercad. When you will search Tinkercad on the Google, so the first link that will pop up, that will be www.tinkercad.com. Tinkercad create 3D digital designs with online CAD. So this is the first link that will pop up on the screen. And so what you have to do, you have to simply click on this link. And when you'll click on this link, a new window will open for you. It will be a new Tinkercad world. So in this world, you can create 3D designs, circuits, coding, block coding, C language coding. So there are so many different possibilities in this particular software. So meanwhile, the software is been working. Okay. So one more thing, you guys are not allowed to unmute yourself. So in case if you have any queries, so the best part is you can write down your queries in the chat box, and I'll get access to your queries. I'll read them out, and I'll try to solve them over there only. If your query is something that can be that can be taken at the end of the session, so I'll prefer that if you can write down your queries on a sheet of paper, that what are the possibilities, what are the things that we can do, what is the fees of the course, what are the different courses that you provide. All these queries can be taken at the end of the session. If you have something important, like if my software is not working, so I missed some step, or sir, there is so problem in my software in my computer, or something related to that, then in that case, beta, you can just raise your hand, or you can just drop that in the chat box. Preferably, please try to drop that in the chat box. I'll try to sort it down in the chat box only itself. Okay. So meanwhile, the software is opening. If you have any queries right now, you can just go on the. You can just raise your hand one by one. I'll unblock. Sorry, I'll unmute you, and then you can ask your queries. If you have any queries till now, you can raise your hand. If you're finding it difficult to reach to tinkercad.com, you can raise your hand. Okay, that's good. So I'm not having. Okay. Yes. So, Kavita, you have raised your hand. You can unmute yourself and you can ask your query if you are having any query. Kavita, you have raised your hand.
Sir, how to open this Tinker's app, sir?
Go on any browser, any internet browser. So maybe if you are having a Google Chrome or Firefox or anything, just go over there, search tinkercad.com, and when you will search tinkercad.com, you will come on this page directly.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Search tinkercad.com and you will come to this page directly. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. So when you'll come to this page, guys, so we are going to just perform few steps quickly. Okay. So you can just go on the option join now. So there is a big popping up option on the corner, on the right hand top corner of the screen. Join now. Just click on join now. And after clicking on the join now, the step 2 is, so there are 3-4 steps. You have to just remember these steps. After clicking on join now, you can just go over here and you can click to third option, create a personal account. You can just click to this option, create a personal account. After clicking to create a personal account, you can opt for any of these options. You can directly sign in with the Google. So if in your system you have already if you are already using any Gmail, so you can just go and sign in with Google and you can select the respective mail ID and you can go on with your account. Otherwise, there is one more easy option that I really prefer is, so okay, there are some easy options that I prefer. So I go with sign up with email. So when I click on sign up with email, so when I click on sign up with email, it will ask me my country and it will ask me my date of birth. So please don't fill everything and click next. Don't do that. first listen to all the instructions. So you can select your country, and when you are selecting your date of birth, make sure you select year 2020. Sorry, 2000. Just select the year 2000. I know you are born after 2000, but select 2000, because if you will not select 2000, the software will not recognize you as 18 plus, and in that case it will ask for a permission, and for opening your account each and every time you have to go to your email id, you have to agree the permission, and then only your account will be open. So if you want to ignore all these steps, select your country, enter your date of your birth month, your birth date, but always keep your date of sorry, year of birth 2000. I'm again and again saying this. Keep your year of birth 2000. Okay. If you have not done it 2000, it will show you an error, and in that case, beta, you are not going to perform the activity today. So just do this. Select your date of birth and keep your year 2000. Okay. Then you can just after selecting your country, you can just go on next. It will click on saving. ID and your password. So you can take on the email ID from your parents. Like I am having an email ID prawal.robo at the rate, a number and a special character. So like if I want to set a password, I can set it like this, like makers at the rate 10. So that is fine. You should have a name, a special character that is at the rate, and a number also. So basically, what you can do when you are setting a password, you can just write down name, your name, whatever name, at the rate, and then any number. So that number can be anything. So it should be something like Yashwin at the rate, and let's say 123. This is the right way of writing your password. Okay. So you just write down your email and your password, and then you just click on create account, and then your account will be created. Then what are the next steps? Then when your account will be created and you will click on continue, so you will directly reach to your dashboard. And if in case you are not able to reach your dashboard, then let me show you what you are going to do. You are going to search tinkercad.com. After searching tinkercad.com, again this page will open, the main page from where we started everything. This page will open, and in this page, beta, now you won't click on join now, but you will click on sign in, the option which is next to join now, sign in. You will click on sign in, and in sign in you will click on email or username. In sign in you will click on email or username. So same email that you used before, you will enter your email over here, prawal.robo at the rate gmail.com. Okay. And when you are going, now it will ask you for the password. So the same password that you used. So you are going to enter that password, and now you will click on sign in. And okay, so it is showing that I'm entering a wrong password. So let me just check. Yeah. So when you'll enter the right password, so a new screen will open. So ultimately you have to reach this screen. If you have reached to this screen, then very good. And if you are having any query in reaching to this screen, you can just raise your hand, and I'll take your queries now. Yeah, if you have any queries, so Naga Sai, you can,
Sir,
yeah.
sir, can you please wait, sir? I am also doing in my computer.
Yeah, I'm waiting. I'm waiting. See, if you are missing any step, guys, because beta we are having limited time, so it might not be easy for us to repeat all the steps again and again. I can totally understand, but if we are able to if we are able to repeat the steps, we'll repeat it happily. Otherwise, there's one more way that you can go on Makers Dunya YouTube channel, and this session is live over there. So you can repeatedly you can watch the video again and again. You can buffer it back and watch it again and again, so that the step you are missing over here will you can get access to that step over there. So you can do that like whenever if you are missing something, you can just go to YouTube, search Makers Dunya. This session is live. You can buffer the video back. You can see it again. You can make the ID. You can make the password, and finally you will come to this page. So in your case, beta, these designs won't be visible over here. It will be blank. This area would be totally blank. You will be having this option, my recent designs, create new design, and this area would be blank. If you have not used Tinkercad before, if you have used Tinkercad before, then you might be having some designs over here. So these are some type of designs that we have been teaching, like designing of a gearbox, bridge, okay, cranes, drones, fidget spinners. So these are car and all these type of designs we have been designing in our course. So more of these, Yashwin will be showing you more of these type of designs which he has created. So Yashwin, are you there? Can you
Yes,
unmute
sir.
yourself? Yeah, Yashwin. So you can take it. It's all on you now. So guys, you can just click on create new design over here. You can just click on create new design and a new window will open up. And just after clicking on create new design, from here, Yashwin will continue. So Yashwin will show you how to design a thug life Prawal. Okay, so Yashwin, I'm stopping my screen share. You can continue from here.
Okay, sir. My screen is visible.
Yeah, it's visible, Yashwin.
Okay. So now take a box and place it on your work plane. This blue area is known as work plane. Then click on this corner white dot and do this. Select this 20 and click backspace and then 5. Enter 5 and here also 5 and from the top white square do it 5. So you will get a small square. So now change the color of the square to from here change the color to black. So you will get a black square. Now click on this option. This is for duplicate. Click on duplicate and by pressing your arrow key you can move the duplicate square. So you can do like this and then attach corner to the corner of the squares and don't click anywhere and once again click on this duplicate. So you will automatically get third square, then fourth and fifth. So you need 5 squares. So have you done this much? Please write why if you have done this much. Hello?
Amruta, what's your doubt? You can unmute yourself and you can get it clarified. Yes, Nagasai, you can unmute yourself. You have raised your hand. What's your doubt?
Sir, when I'm creating an account, it is asking the username.
The
I'm giving my
username
name. I'm gi-
username is better the mail ID that you have used before while creating
okay, sir.
while joining now thing. That
Thank you,
mail
sir.
ID will work as your username.
Okay, sir.
Yes, Yashwin, you can continue now.
Okay, sir. So now by clicking left key on your mouse pad or mouse, select these three squares like this and do duplicate and meet once again corner to corner like by pressing your arrow keys. Then once again duplicate, duplicate and duplicate. So you will get this. Now select this square by clicking on it and make its color white from here. And by dragging it from arrow key, you can go like this. On this square, make it white and drag. This also and make it white and drag it here. It should not be inserted in the black square. So now it should be black only and drag it here. This also and this also. Now do it white and drag. Do this also white and drag. Do this also as white and drag. So you will get like this. Now select these three and drag it here. So you will get this type of a structure. If you have done this much, please drop Y in chat box. Sir, all have done?
We have received a response from Atharva. You can drop your confirmation in the chat box if you have done. And if you are facing any issue, then you can just raise your hand. Yeah, Yashwin, you can continue now.
So now click on this square and select this corner one. And from 5, do it 60. You will get a bar-like structure. And now do it as 45. No, do it 30. Do it 30. And from this, from 5, do it 20. And here from 20, do it 10. And this also to 15. No, 20, do it 20. Have you done this much?
So to change the reading, you have to simply click on the lower corner white dot, and just by clicking on the lower corner white dot, you will get these two readings. One on the side 5, and other reading you will get on the bottom. And you have to change the bottom readings. Whenever Yashwin is saying to change the readings, that means you have to change the bottom readings, and then it will you will get the desired shape.
So Athar has done. So now click this one and do this 10. And click now this one and do this is 10. And now click this one, do this also as 10, and click this one and do it as 25. Once again click on this and do this 35. If you have done this much, please drop Y. So now select this from left arrow key, from left key of your mouse or mouse pad, and click on this to group. So now you click on this. By after grouping, click on this color and select this multicolor option. So you will get this. Now click on this hole and make a duplicate and drag it here like this. Now select both and group it. Keep it as aside. Now take one more square and do it 20 to 5, and from here 5, and from top also 5. So now make this 5 as 110. So you will get a big bar. Now select this, and here you can see this tilted arrows. Click on them and now click on this 0 and do it 90-degree. So now click on this and you will get here a cone. Drag it upward from this cone to 0, to this 0, and drag it in between of the here. Now select this, do it 90-degree, click on duplicate, click on this corner white dot, and from 110 do it 30, and again from this cone drag it upward to 5 and group it. Do color black and group it. Now we will place it. Now click on this option at the last. By clicking on this option, you will get this one arrow here. Click. You will get one arrow here and one arrow like this. Click on this arrow and do it like this. Now once again click on this and drag it upwards and drag it to the corner like this. If you have done this much, please drop Y in the chat box. Please drop Y if you have done this much. So now click on this and make duplicate and drag it at other end of goggle like this. So now zoom out by or don't zoom out if you are not in zooming and group the whole goggle. So you will get your goggle. If you have completed the goggle, please drop done.
Very good, Yashwin. Your design looks really awesome. Very cool. Yashwin, is my
Uh,
voice audible to you?
yes, sir.
Okay, so I think we have received some confirmations already.
Yes, sir.
So now you can move ahead and you can show some other designs that you have created in the course.
Okay, sir. So now I will show you some designs. So I have made this tank. So I have made a machine gun in this tank Indian flag, bunker, and guns with bullets. So now I will show you my second design. So this I have made a crane. So this is the crane. This is the cabin, and this is a magnetic crane with a pulley. So now I will show you one more design. So this is my Formula One car. This design can move because this contain wheel and axle. If you will 3D print it.
That's super, Yashwin.
So
You
this
are a really good creator. Very good. Very nicely done, Yashwin. Your designs are really awesome. So anyone is having any doubt related to the design, you can ask your queries right now. You can raise your hand or you can drop your message in the chat box. Apart from this, if you guys also want to be like Yashwin, if you want to be a innovator like Yashwin, if you want to create your own design, so you can link, you can register for our So I've dropped you the link in the chat box. So you can just go on that link. You can register yourself for the free demo, and you can enroll into our courses. And you can also become tinker like Yashwin. And so Yashwin, I once again thank you for conducting this course. And if you any awards on the national international level, so that is the main reason that I need of the future. So in any case, you are going to learn about these courses in near future. So I've dropped the link in the chat box, so you can just go on to that link. You can register yourself for the free demo, and by registering yourself for the free demo, you will get an opportunity to get connected with us and to get to know more about our courses. Okay. Apart from this, so the main reasons So I will just show you. I'll just give you an overview about few of other projects that our students have made. So these are the they'll be just popping up on the screen just in a time. Yeah. So now you can
Sir, I
see
think
few of our
Mayank
projects.
is asking something. Does it move?
Okay, that was Yashwin. That was for tank. That query was for tank. For the tank that you were showing, and that's why he was asking that
No,
does it move
that's
or not.
only a small model. You can 3D print it. The
Yeah, you
Formula
can 3D
One
print
car,
it.
a Formula One car can move because it
You can
contains
even,
wheel and
yeah,
axle.
yeah, the design that Yashwin has made for the tank also, if you print it in the parts and you connect motor and everything to it. So in the similar manner, there are some projects that are there on your screen like drones and all and robots, everything. So these are the some projects that our students have made in the past. So apart from these, some of the projects have been shown you already by Yashwin, the project that he has been making during the full course. And we keep on organizing events and competition. We keep on taking our students in different competition. So this is the reason why I am telling you again and again that you can go on that link, you can register yourself of this these courses, and skills are needed in the future. Okay. Yashwin, thank you very much for conducting this session. Are you there, Yashwin? Can you hear my voice?
Yes, sir.
Do you hear
Yes.
me? Yeah, Yashwin. Thank you for. If you want to share anything else, Yashwin, you are free to share anything else if you want.
No, sir.
Okay, that's good. Anyone having any queries, you can drop your queries right now. If anyone is having any kind of a query, you can drop your queries right now. Okay, so the link is already there. If you want to register yourself, you can just click on that link. You can also drop feedback for Yashwin. How was the session? How did you felt the session was? Can you drop a little bit feedback for Yashwin, please? Please drop your feedback. We are waiting for your feedback. That will be really a motivating thing for Yashwin. So we are getting some feedbacks already, Yashwin, for you. Some positive feedbacks are coming that way. Okay, so that was super. And if you have missed anything, if you want to review any step or process of making account or making design, you can go and watch the session. Session is there on the YouTube and it is going to stay there. So you can watch the session on repeat. You can also subscribe the YouTube channel because we are hosting videos like this always. So we are always hosting these videos on a regular basis. Every week or two, we are hosting these videos over there. So students are coming, and in fact, we are launching different courses. So every video, webinar, knowledgeable videos are there on our YouTube channel. You can subscribe the channel also. Stay connected with us. Okay. So I'll be leaving on this high note now. Okay, Yashwin, thank you once again. Thank you everyone for attending our session. Thank you, everyone. Take care. Bye bye.
Sir?
Sir, hello.
Yes.
Can we really print this with the 3D printer?
Yeah.
The designs.